Hello everyone, it's Catherine. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my wax melt empties. Oh my gosh, every time I do this video I feel like it gets bigger and bigger. No questions asked. Anyway, as you guys can see, I have done something to my hair and I have no idea how, but I'm just going to roll with it. So that's a comb because I didn't have a bobby pin or a clip to get rid of like this floof that it was there. So it's just gonna be there for the whole video. What do you guys think? It's a little different. My hair was a little bit greasy because today's actually my hair washing day, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys to watch so I can do a couple more videos for later on for this week. So let's get started with the video. The wax melts that I particularly use are the ones from Walmart. They are Better Homes and Gardens and Scentsationals. I love them. They're very inexpensive and I just get a lot more variety rather than paying like $10 for a candle or like $7 for a clamshell of wax. So the first wax melt empty that I have, hazelnut and cream. I have mentioned this before in my videos. I just wasn't a fan of it. The throw was very weak. It was a 2 out of 5. It had potential, okay? It smells really good, but the boy smell, it smells kind of like Play-Doh. But I do know that there are a lot of people that really enjoyed that scent. Moving on, we have Vintage Farmhouse Christmas. This one was good, but I felt like it could have been a little bit more stronger. It was a pretty weak scent, more like a 2.5 out of 5 for me. I don't know. Like it has like a cologne, airy type of scent, but yeah, it was kind of a dud for me. I just wish it was a little bit stronger. Next, we have Mary Berry Merlot. You guys, I've mentioned this before. This one smells like an imitation maraschino cherry. So if you like that type of scent, go all for it. It doesn't really have like a strong 3D dimensional scent to it. Personally, not one of my favorites. I would not repurchase again. We have Cookies for Santa. This one comes out every year during the holiday times. And this one is very good. It reminds me of Christmas cookies from Bath and Body Works. But it does have a little bit more of like a spice note into it rather than like an almond biscotti. But yeah, this one is very fun to warm up during the holidays. Then we have Pomegranate Spice Cider. I love this scent so much. It is one of my favorites. I have like 3 clamshells of these in my collection, I believe. I will probably do an update on my collection as well, probably by the end of December. Oh, it smells so good. This one smells so good, guys. You guys should definitely try Pomegranate Spice Cider if you haven't yet. Bomb.com. And also, I feel like I might do a no buy until the spring scents come because I have so much wax and I love having a lot of wax in my collection, but I feel like it's starting to become a little bit more of like a hoarding problem because I have watched someone's video of the difference between hoarding and collecting, and now I'm just like, okay, I gotta make sure I don't get to that end of spectrum where it becomes a hoarding problem, where it doesn't spark joy, because I want the things that I own to spark joy. Anyway, we have Northern Lights right here. This one is kind of a dud for me as well. I thought it would be a lot stronger and more tastier, but in my opinion, it was just mediocre. It has like a perfumey cologne type of scent, but a little mixed with like hairspray in my opinion. I don't know. It only comes out during the winter time, so I probably wouldn't get it again. Next, we have Perfectly Pine. Perfectly Pine is a perfect scent to have if you have an imitation Christmas tree. I've said this like multiple times in my wax videos. If you have a fake Christmas tree, definitely recommend to get some pine scents, put it in your warmer, and it will smell like Christmas all the way, all day, every day. So this one was really good for that reason. And then we have Pecan Pie Bars. I believe this was discontinued and they had this last year. And this is my last clamshell, I believe. But this one, it's okay. The first time I had it, I really enjoyed it. The couple of times that I warmed it before this clamshell. But the more I warmed it, the more like substandard it was to me. It wasn't just like my favorite in the entire world, but it wasn't like my least favorite. So I'm actually happy that I finished this one up. And then we have Banana Pumpkin Bread. Banana Pumpkin Bread is the OG of wax melts. Like this one comes out every time along with Lemon Pumpkin Shortbread during the fall season. This one's really good if you love the banana scent. Very delicious, very gourmand, would repurchase again. We also have another pecan pie bars. I just found it in the stash. This is all random, by the way. There's no particular order. I think I have finally finished pecan pie bars, and I'm really happy that I did because it was just taking up space in my collection. I was just like, gotta get rid of it, gotta get rid of it. Next we have Twilight Leaves. I did a review on this when Scentsationals came out with their fall wax. They never come out with Christmas, they only, or like holiday, they only come out during the springtime and then also in the fall time. Twilight Leaves is woodland berries and amber. Now what I thought I would have liked this, you guys, if you love a strong berry and amber scent, this one is literally for you. This one is like a 5 out of 5 monster throw. So if you love that kind of like, it's so unique, like it's very unique. It's a little bit sweet, but also has like a cologne musk scent to it. So would definitely try if you love that type of scent. To me, it just wasn't my favorite, but just because how strong it was, I definitely have to recommend if you love that kind of scent. Now we also have Frozen Mint and Bergamot. I love this scent so much. It's one of my new all-time favorite mint scents from wax. And this one's just the best. I have like 4 more of these if they ever get rid of it. So I finished that one up. Oh my gosh, it's toppling over. Next up is Evergreen Apple Wreath. I love this scent, especially during the holiday season. I have actually warmed this up during June or July before. It was still pretty good, by the way. This one just gives you like the perfect holiday essence mood. And this is definitely very, it's not super strong on the evergreen, but it's also not super light. It's just like a perfect combination of apple and evergreen. So yeah, this one is super good. Next up we have Cotton Candy Clouds. You guys know I love cotton candy. One of my favorite treats ever since I was a child. It's very childlike, I guess. Would you say cotton candy is a very childlike treat? I love cotton candy to this day. It's one of my favorites. This is so sweet. It's not like pure cotton candy, but you get like that perfect scent. More of like a pink sugar type of note, but this one is so good. I would definitely repurchase this every single time. And have you guys noticed, if you guys are into Bath and Body Works, they are coming out with a Cotton Candy Clouds body care. I'll have a picture up right here right now. Like, isn't that crazy? I'm curious if it's gonna smell just like this, and I don't know how they do it with like the name scents, if they like copyright it or something, but that's gonna be interesting to see. So I'm looking forward to that from Bath and Body Works. And next up we have is Happy Home. You guys, I have been on and off again about Happy Home. This one is super strong. I would say a 4.5 out of 5. It's zesty, and it's very strong, very potent. I wouldn't even know how to explain this scent, honestly. You guys would have to try it out for yourself, but it's just not for me. My sister loves this scent though. It's very fragrant, okay? So I wouldn't repurchase this again, but since I have a couple more in my collection, I will just be warming it up in my sister's room. So we got that one. And then we have Fall into Autumn. This is one of my favorite fall scents. This just smells like sweater weather from Bath and Body Works. It smells so good. At first I didn't like this scent at all, but I have been really enjoying it, especially during like October and November. Then we have First Woodland Frost. This one is discontinued. I found this in a bin a long time ago for like 50 cents, $1. And this one, I enjoyed it the first time I warmed it up, but now I had it in the bathroom and it was okay. I had it in the guy's bathroom actually. And I don't know, I just kind of became disinterested in it. It's like frosty berries, but it's not like a particular berry. It's like frosty grass. That's what it smells like. It smells like frosty grass. Then we have Apple and Incense and Apple and Spice. I think I preferred the Apple and Spice more just because Apple and Incense just was very strong for me. Yeah, that's very strong. And it has more of like a cinnamon spice note. Not my cup of tea, but if you do like that cinnamon spice like scent, this one is really good, especially since it's really strong as well. 4 out of 5. Top-notch scent if you love cinnamon bakery scents. And then also we have Vanilla Bean Buttercream. I finished this up. This was so good. Really made the house feel very sweet, but not too overly sweet. I would say this one is not as good as Vanilla Cookie Crunch. Vanilla Cookie Crunch is so much better. It just lasts a lot longer in my opinion. So I finished that one up. I finished up another Northern Lights. As usual, I've already explained that description. Another Evergreen Apple Wreath. This one's so perfect for the Christmas tree once again. I finished up Cherry and Balsam. You guys, this one, so good. This is definitely a hoard-worthy scent. This legit reminds me of Black Cherry Merlot from Bath and Body Works. with more of like that balsam nut though. It smells so good. Like they took their time on this scent. I love this so freaking much. I can see myself warming this year round, honestly. It's not just like a holiday scent, so that one is really good. I finished a sugar lavender twist. You guys know I love this scent so much. This one's so sweet, but also has like that lavender. Oh my gosh, this is the best scent. If you are just getting into wax melts, this is the first scent that you need to try out. This one's so perfect. Okay, that one's really good. Then we have pumpkin butter cookies. I got this in a bin a while ago. It's just standard. It smells like cookies. Okay, it smells delicious, but it just wasn't very high in my list of what I love. Otherwise I would have hoarded this, but I did use it up, so glad I got through with that. Then we have Just Like Christmas. I did a haul where I bought like a whole bunch of holiday wax melts, and I wanted to try this one because I think they brought this one back out. But this one, guys, it's very cinnamony, very spice note, but it really reminds me of Christmas. Okay, so it's not the worst cinnamon spice scent, but just because it's the holiday season, I tolerated with it. Next up, we have Festive Twinkling Lights. They did not bring this one back out this year. I'm actually really shocked that they didn't. I got this last year, and it's very tree-like, almost kind of like fir. And then also, I don't know, I just really like the packaging of this a lot more than the actual scent. So that was this was a perfect time to warm it up anyway. And then we have Birchwood Bonfire. I have said before that I'm not a really big fan of this scent just because it really doesn't do much for me. This is a very light scent, 2 out of 5. It's just more like a cologne men's wood scent. Reminds me of Abercrombie and Fitch, to be honest, but it's just very, very light. So I guess if you love cologne scents but you don't want it like a super heavy one, try this one out. All right, almost done, guys, I promise. We have Honey Crisp Cider. This is one of my favorite scents, especially during the fall time, but you could warm this up anytime though, to be honest. Let's be honest here. But it just reminds me of like fall, super effervescent cider. It's so delicious. So I've really enjoyed this one. And then lastly, we have Caramel Bread Pudding. I love caramel bread pudding so much. It's one of my favorite gourmand bakery scents. There's just something about that caramel, but then also like that bread note that they put into it. It's so delicious. You guys definitely have to try this out. So that was basically everything. I know a lot of people don't watch my wax melt videos, but I do know there are those people that do. Hey guys, how you doing? So I had to give some love and adoration to the people that do watch my wax melt videos. I feel like I love wax, but there's just not a lot of people that know about it. So please leave me a comment down below as to why you guys prefer wax melts over candles, or why you prefer candles over wax melts if you're watching this. I have got a couple of feedbacks from people on a wax page of why they prefer it, and I will probably make a video as to why I love using wax melts over candles, just because, let me be honest here, first thing, I don't really get the hype of candles. I just really don't. Wax melts are the best. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!